Hey guys, in today's episode, the Goblin Giant could be the very next card released in the September update. Valkyrie is finally getting nerfed in the next set of balance changes, and everyone wants CRL to be horizontal. All that and more in today's episode of Clash World. Hey guys, it's Legendaray here, and welcome to another episode of Clash Worlds. In this weekly show, we take a look at the most recent announcements from the Clash Royale team, the hottest topics in CR eSports, as well as what's going on in the community. Then, we'll finish off the episode by breaking down the meta and featuring my off-meta deck of the week. If you're enjoying Clash Worlds, then please leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell to get notified for every video that comes out. This week was a bit of a slower news week, so unfortunately this will be a bit of a shorter video, but without further ado, let's get right into the first section, New in the Arena. New in the Arena is where we find out about what the Supercell team has been up to this past week. Firstly, a new update is confirmed to be coming September. I'm sure we all know that, and I'm really hoping that it will be early September, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up. However, we have the first hint at what could be in the September update released on the Clash Royale Discord. When asked for any hints about the September update, they said this: new card, GG, and new feature, TT. I'm assuming these are abbreviations that probably stand for something. Then, immediately after saying that in the chat, Clash Royale hosted a 1,000 player tournament, and the password? Gravy Gang. Could this be a hint, or something just to purposely throw us off? I personally think maybe something along the lines of Giant Goblin sounds a bit more right, and supporting this theory is another tweet from Clash Royale answering a question about the new card. We have this green giant, so it could actually be like a Goblin Giant, a Green Giant, or whatever. Here's some art for a Goblin Giant posted on the Clash Royale Reddit. What do you think? Next, let's go ahead and quickly speculate about the TT. That's gonna be the new feature in the game. I've seen people saying that could be something to do with tournaments, a new 3v3 mode, but I'm really not sure if 3v3 is quite viable just because of how hectic it would be. What do you guys think these abbreviations stand for? Let me know in the comment section below. Next up, Clash Royale added a new eSports tab to the news section. This is one of the best ways to stay updated in your CRL region right here in game. Just click on the tab, select your CRL region, and enjoy. Also, a VALKYRIE nerf has been directly confirmed by Supercell. On the CR Discord, when someone asked to nerf the Valk, Supercell replied with okay and a smiley face. So, if Valk is nerfed, what else could be coming in the balances? Well, first off, I'd expect a Witch nerf. With such an effective way of dealing with Witch suddenly nerfed, such a good card probably has to be nerfed in conjunction with the Valkyrie. What else do you want balanced? Put it down in the comments section below. Next, Royal Hog emotes are out. Man, these are just as good as the Hog emotes. They are just absolutely amazing, and I honestly like these better than the Hog emotes, but unfortunately, they are just so expensive. I mean, if they were just a simple $3 pack, I would totally just go ahead and buy them, but man, $20 it's just a little too much to ask. What do you guys think of the new emotes? Let me know in the comments section. Finally, a brand new challenge has been released in game, Modern Royale. Play with the new release cards in the game up until 20 wins. It is a practice challenge, so you really can't lose at all, so it's much more chill and low pressure. I've had an absolute blast playing it, so let me know what you guys think about the challenge down below. Now that's gonna do it for New in the Arena. It's time to check out the eSports update. The eSports Update is a segment where we take a look at the new and rising pro players as well as recent eSports competitions. Of course, this week CRL North America is finally kicking off. Now, while there are several other regions that have CRL going on, just to keep this section short, I will only be going over North America's CRL region. This first week, we have seen so many close matches with 4 games played so far. Tribe, who lost to Complexity 1-2, Immortals, who lost to NRG 0-2, 100 Thieves, who lost to CRG 1-2, and Immortals, who once again lost to Tribe 0-2. So clearly Immortals do not have the start that they have wanted, going 0-2 to start off their very first season. Be sure to check out more games live on the Clash Royale eSports channel, link down below. This season of CRL has also had its fair share of problems. Starting off, as you know, Misfits player, that one guy, dropped a match to Soaking, resulting in their team receiving a loss. As his tweet says, obviously, I'm very disappointed in the way that our first CRL match was handled. My device was connected to the wrong Wi-Fi by a staff member, and I had 2 to 4 seconds of drop delay the entire time. Referee declined a rematch for no apparent reasoning and hoped to see an improvement next time. This is something I really don't expect to see happen in such a high budget event, and I really hope that they do improve upon this. Next up, CRL China made this super duper sick promo video for their China Clash Royale League. Let's go ahead and play it real quick. Man, I absolutely love that animation. It is just so clean and so slick. That's all I found for the esports update. Now let's check out the rising rumors. First, although CRL streams are actually pretty good in terms of like animations and aesthetics, most people, me included, still want to see CRL broadcasted in horizontal mode. C McHugh here tweeted out a tweet saying, like for portrait, retweet for horizontal, and it literally has so much more retweets than likes, which doesn't really happen that often on tweets. Norva Esports here is even advertising CRL China by simply saying that it's horizontal, and clearly it's working, which I find kind of funny. But seriously, Clash Royale, horizontal CRL would be super nice for people to watch on pretty much all devices anyway. Be sure to tell me what you guys think about vertical CRL in the comments section below. And next up, the newest episode of Clashrama was once again released on Friday. If you haven't watched the episode yet, go and check it out. This one is really good and contains one of my favorite cards, the Sparky. It's on the Clash of Clans YouTube channel, and I'll try and remember to leave a link in the description. Now that we covered the trending topics in the community, let's go ahead and break down the meta. Again, as balance changes aren't really out at this point, the meta hasn't shifted at all from last week. Royal Hogs are continuing to be one of the most broken cards in this meta, being by far the most popular kill card in the game with a usage of over 20%. That's in 1/5 of all decks used in grand challenges. Again, most of the meta can be summarized by Royal Hogs, Beatdown, Lava Loon, and control decks with P.E.K.K.A, Mega Knight, and Miner. So that's the current meta for you guys. Now let's check out the off-meta deck of the week. That's right, in each Clash World episode, I'm going to be featuring one off-meta deck that works in the current meta. This week's deck was featured by Jaden Sanchez. This is a super wacky deck, and although it is a bit on the expensive side, it's actually pretty balanced. Pretty much all of the troops are able to play amazing defense, and the clone can just get so much value with Giant Skeleton, Witch, or Skeleton Barrel on offense. It's a really fun deck to play, so if you're looking for something just to have fun and troll your friends with, this is just the deck. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so it looks like this battle is going to be against Sif Koza from the clan EGY Thunderbolt. So good luck to this guy, and starting off this battle, we're just gonna wait for this guy to make the first move. Obviously, you know, this deck, again, erring on the more expensive side. You don't exactly want to be the aggressor, but here, because it's a YouTube video, I'll just go ahead and start off with a Skeleton Barrel just to speed up the battle. He's actually going to waste a Zap spell, so what else does he have? Okay, no, he's got Valkyrie, so yeah, he's doing just fine, and we're going to go ahead and play down our Giant Skeleton. Same lane as the Valkyrie. He's going to give me the left face, so let's go return it with a thumbs up, and oh no, this is going to be really tough. Oh man, we do not have that good of a counter to Royal Hogs. Unfortunately, this deck not too equipped to counter that. Unfortunately, we do have arrows, which I'll go ahead and take out to that stuff. And then we can look at this insane double lane pressure we got going on. He's forced to Royal Ghost to left lane. Meanwhile, look at this connection on the right tower. That tower is going down, and there we go, taking a nice early lead against a really difficult matchup. Again, this deck does not have that much Royal Hog stopping power, so it's really essential to take the early lead. So anyways, here we're gonna go ahead and Inferno Dragon onto that Valkyrie, because you know this deck probably doesn't have a big tank. If it does, it's probably a Mega Knight or a P.E.K.K.A. But anyways, we probably will be able to safely use our Inferno Dragon without being severely punished, just because he's not running beatdown. So anyways, here he does have an E-Wiz, which will go ahead and take out the Inferno Dragon, and then we'll just go ahead and follow up right here with a defensive Skeleton Barrel. Just go ahead, you know, stop for that E-Wiz, and let's go get a Witch down, followed up by nah, we're not gonna follow up with anything right there. I'll just go ahead and take that damage. We have done significant damage to the left tower as well, so we can kind of drop that drop our right tower and just go ahead and take that second crown. So anyways, here going into double extra time, he's gonna go play a Royal Ghost, which is doing nothing. Oh my god, what is that Royal Ghost doing? And looks like, oh wow, we are facing a P.E.K.K.A. deck, which is definitely really interesting. So here, okay, let's go in with our Inferno Dragon to go ahead and try and take out that Valkyrie. And I know he's got that E-Wiz, so let's go place a Predictive Lumberjack onto that E-Wiz. Boom, look at that. I knew he was gonna play that. Read it like a book. Arrowing out that mini horde. Going into the last 30 seconds of the battle, we got a clone spell right here on all of that stuff. We're definitely gonna be dropping the left tower, but we got two flying machines locked out to the right tower. That tower is gone, and 17 seconds left. We're gonna go ahead and just easily defend those Royal Hogs. There's not too much this guy can do. 10 seconds left, and we're gonna be wrapping up a nice and easy win using this crazy giant skeleton clone deck, guys. Look at all these troops are gonna get down. Can we get a clone spell down just to add insult to injury? No, looks like we will not, but still a really dominant victory over one of the more popular cards running around in the current meta. So there we go, that is the off-meta deck of the week. Go ahead and give this deck a try. Any deck with Giant Skeleton and Clone is definitely not something to ignore. If you want to submit your own deck to be featured, feel free to leave it in the comments section below. But unfortunately, guys, that is all I have time for in today's episode. If you enjoyed, please leave a like down below, as well as a subscription to my channel. And as always, this is Legendaray, and I'm signing off. See you guys next time.